talking about pancreatic cancer, because a lot of us, a lot of you already know, but her husband Steve Smith has been diagnosed with pancreatic cancer, and you've had to learn a lot about that in a quick time. Good morning, Jeff.
Good morning. Yeah, I feel like I know way too much now. Yeah. Yes, Steve was diagnosed September of last year with pancreatic cancer, and the thing about pancreatic cancer, it's one of those that progresses so far before it's actually detected.
It's very hard
to detect. Even like in Steve's circumstances, you know, there were a lot of things that, you know, if we knew, there were some symptoms and signs that, had we known, we could have, you know, definitely gotten him seen earlier.
What are some of the signs and symptoms?
Yeah, some of the symptoms are jaundice, which to me, I think that actually came later. That was one that came upon with Steve. Pain in the upper and middle abdomen, unexplained weight loss. Biggest thing is loss of appetite, fatigue, and then onset of diabetes. Now, when I say that, I don't want everybody to freak out and say, oh, I've been diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. However, since this has come about, I would tell anybody, be an advocate for yourself and for your own body, and begin asking questions and begin thinking about things about yourself to see if that's something that you need to go and ask your doctor for more screening.
You know, it doesn't hurt to check and find it as early as you possibly can, so you definitely need to do that. Yep.
Just some of the statistics that's really overwhelming, and this was just from about a year or so ago, but for pancreatic cancer, there's 8% survival rate for 5 years. Wow. So, you know, and that's why, you know, in pancreatic cancer, there's no early detection. It's not like you can get a mammogram or you can have a colonoscopy and things like that. So that's why it's, you know, you just have to, you know, be in tune with your family medical history at all times. You know,
and feel your body.
Exactly. And people, you go to the doctor and you get really upset about, oh, why do I have to answer all these questions about medical history? Well,
it's important.
It's very important, very important. They say that that pancreatic cancer is expected to be the #2 killer of cancer-related deaths by 2020.
Goodness, so it's escalating.
It's escalating.
At a quick rate. You know, there's so many different things that we try to do because, one, you know, you can't give up the fight. And, you know, Relay for Life, the bank has a team. Is the bank the one that has the team?
Primarily, Gloria, it is the bank. There's other people involved also. Some of Steve's friends have joined us. Our team is unshakable, #unshakable hope, which has kind of been their motto, I guess, war cry since Steve was diagnosed. And for those of you who, a lot of people may already know, but Relay this year, and I've got my cheat sheets here from the girls. I'm the mouthpiece this morning. They're the ones doing the bulk of the work. It's going to be Friday night, May the 10th at 6 o'clock at the Sportsplex. Okay. And there's many ways. The ladies are just working hard. I mean, obviously, you know, we've all been touched by cancer, like Diane said before. We've all lost loved ones. We've seen loved ones survive. Cancer, it's affected my family greatly, but it hit us closely this year with Steve, obviously, you know, one of our brothers, partners in crime at the bank. So he's our inspiration here. Biggest fundraiser is going to be a yard sale across the street at First National on March the 30th from 6 a.m. to 1. That's rain or shine. Okay. It's going to be a huge yard sale. The stuff is unbelievable coming in now. So much so that we're going to follow up again on Saturday, April 27th with a follow-up on what's left. So we encourage everybody to come out to the yard sale. You can donate directly through our Facebook page at Relay for Life, #Unshakable Hope. If you want to go there, you can do that. We're actually also taking donations. We'll have donation jars out at our Highway 72 office, the Jefferson Street office downtown, Ardmore and Huntsville. If people want to give there, we're selling luminaries also through the Facebook page. Again, Relay for Life, Unshakable, #Unshakable Hope, and of course that's the luminaries you can buy in honor of or memory of that are put out around the track the night of the relay with your loved one's name or friend's name on there. We're selling team T-shirts at the bank, $20 for short sleeve T-shirts. and also Purple Bows. And Cecilia, you may can speak, Cecilia, Cecilia's the one that sent me this. Teresa, you can speak more on that. They're $10 a piece. I know they're available now at both of our locations here. And then finally, we're doing a condo raffle, 3 days, 2 nights to the Grand Panama condo down in Panama City Beach, and you can buy those chances at either office of First National.
Absolutely wonderful. You might see a lot of people around town with these bracelets too that say Team Steve, hashtag Unshakable Hope, and Frog. What is that? Frog.
Frog means
frog
fully rely on God.
That's right.
Yeah.
And
so.
you know, one thing that I do have to say, Teresa and Steve are in our Sunday school class, and you know, I once had someone say, you know, Sonny Schofield, lost his wife to cancer, and Freddie Leonard, our Sunday school teacher, lost his wife to cancer. And I'll never forget Sonny saying, watching Freddie go through that ordeal and the way he handled it got him through his ordeal when it was his time to go through that. And the way you and Steve have just showed such amazing faith and strength, and you writing in your journal and sharing that with everybody has been awesome.
Thank you.
Been really awesome, because you know, I lost Mom. You know, the last 5 years of her life struggled with cancer, and lost her January 1st, 2016. So if you're a caregiver for a cancer loved one, I mean, you've got your hands full.
Yeah.
You really do. So you've got to have incredible strength to keep on doing it.
Well, I know the strength comes from the Lord.
It
so
sure does.
Absolutely.
Y'all do
So.
a great job
It
too.
does.
My old buddy Steve, he'll be still watching.
He's watching this morning.
Because I had to get up here because I got to ask another question this morning. And we're all wearing the bands too, by the way.
That's right,
You
yeah.
know, we all
But go
four
get your
out there.
T-shirts. They're great shirts too.
Jeff asked me an interesting question when he came in this morning.
Oh boy, he's trembling right now, as I am.
I know.
He says, "You remember that time you wrestled that bear?"
Oh gosh.
And I said,
It
"Ironically,
ran this
did y'all know
morning.
that about me?" I said, "Ironically, that was the first story that ran Monday morning at 6 a.m. And this morning at 4 was the world famous." Roll a little bit of that video, Brad. We just happened to have it. That was live in 1980.
This is where you get beat up by the bear.
Shaggy, you think you're a wrestler? Look at that, man. I almost had that thing pinned. Almost is the key word there.
I think you're getting the best of him right there, dude.
Man, I had him too.
It's like, get him off me, get him off me, get him off me.
You ever seen a guy almost start crying in front of a live audience? That was me. But anyway, that's just a little bit of some of the stuff I used to do. So,
Busted
Shaggy,
nose,
don't
bruised
challenge me,
ribs.
man. I may come back. Thank y'all for coming up this morning. Tell Steve, wish him the best. We'll see y'all, I guess, on Sundays down there. He's still working some, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's coming in some.
Yeah.
He is.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he comes in a day a week usually or so, and we visit and talk shop. So, yeah.
I got to do a high recommendation to First National Bank. I've been dealing with these guys since the 80s.
That's right.
And still do.
Talk about local.
One of these
They're
days I
local.
hope to have them paid off. But thank
There's
you
always something else you
for
want.
helping us
so.
with everything and what
Thank
you do
you.
for the community.
Thank you
here.
for letting us
too,
come
Teresa.
on.
All right.
Thank
We'll take a break. We're going to hear from these folks coming up next. Y'all hang on.